Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. Today I have my week 33 of my 2020 Project Life album. I am using the Studio Calico Documenter Kit and I have my pictures printed out. I use the Epson PM400 and I put my pictures in semi-chronological order before I go through the journaling cards from this kit. Now I do have some spots left for 4x6 cards, which I usually don't, but I've noticed with this stay-at-home mandate that we have with this pandemic, I'm not taking as many photos as I normally do. So I have more filler cards and less journaling that I need to do. So this month I actually didn't even do the print and cut labels that Studio Calico sells to match their kit because I had more space for journaling this time around. So I always like to limit myself to using only the photos or the kit. That way I am making my decisions much quicker and limiting myself. And I notice that when I do that, it forces me to be a little more creative, or as creative as I can be with these cards, and limiting myself with these embellishments. So I took a picture of our window, and if you can actually see through it, we hadn't had our windows cleaned in so long, and that's right by where the swimming pool is. So the kids always do their, what are those bombs? What are those bombs called? No, you know those bombs when they jump into the pool, and it's right there by our windows. So our windows had been filthy. So we finally got those cleaned. This next picture is a picture of Christian Hogue. Now, if you don't know him, that's okay because I didn't know him either. But apparently he's a model, and my girlfriend had him send me a video, and so I took a screenshot of him sending me a video, and it said, Ashley Townsend had Christian Hogue, a model, send me a video about kicking Ashley's ass in our competition. She and I have a competition about getting some layouts done, and the loser has to pay for the other's crop. But I just wanted to go ahead and document that. I am using a Zebra Sarasa vintage dark gray pen. I like to journal in gray versus black because it's less dark yet still easily readable. So I am journaling that, and on that 4x6 card. Now the journaling card on the very left hand side, that's 3x4. I'm using that as my title card, and I like to have the very left 3x4 card be my title card, and that's just where I put the week number. I always use that, and I've been doing that for 10 years now. Maybe it's time to break out of my box. Well, if I do, it'll be in 2021. This next photo is a screenshot I took of when Joe Biden picked his running mate. I just like to put screenshots of things going on in the news, because we are living in a crazy time, people, and I just want to document like little things here and there. My project life is more about my family, but I do like to put on things that impact our lives, because this presidential election is going to be huge. So I use a VersaFine ink, which is great for stamping on paper. It's great for detail work, and I did use a stamp chamois to clean that. I'm also using the One Canoe 2 roller date stamp to document and date all of my photos and journaling cards as well. Now I'm going through the sticker sheet that came with this kit and trying to decide which stamps I'm going to use. I use a flag that says today, and you can't see me there, but I am putting it on top of that Christian Hogue photo. And then I'm moving on to the right hand side of my page. On this journaling card, it says this happened on there, and this is what I wrote. The Bigs went to play airsoft one day, and now they're obsessed with airsoft guns. They begged me to take them to Big Five so they could check some out and figure out how much they need to save. Oh, my kids. They're so obsessed with guns. What is it with boys and guns? I hate to be so stereotypical, but that's how it is. My daughter's not as into them as my boys were. My boys were making guns out of crayons at restaurants since they figured out what a gun was. And I don't even know how they did that because we didn't even have guns in our house. I don't know. I didn't allow toy guns for the longest time. But anyway, I lost that war. On this next journaling card, I put the transparency that comes with the Studio Calico kit, and I stapled that on using a tiny attacher and cut off the top of that circle so that it interacts with the edge of that journaling card. And I wrote, the kids are old enough to wait in the car while I run a quick errand. And that's the picture of the kids in the bottom of the photo. They're just waiting in the van, and it's hot, but they wanted to wait there, so we just opened all the doors and windows, and they were eating Chick-fil-A while they were waiting for me to run into a store to pick something up. So I used the the letter stickers that came with this kit, and I just spelled out Chick-fil-A. And I wrote, while running errands, we drove through Chick-fil-A, and the kids ate lunch in the car. So, and the thing with Chick-fil-A is they do use peanut oil, but the enzyme that makes my one child allergic to it is not in the oil. So he's able to eat from Chick-fil-A. Did you guys know that? It took me a while to figure that out, and I found that out from a doctor friend. So I have that done. I am going to put the left-hand side of the photo back onto the screen here. And I'm going to go through the embellishments and the stamps to see what else I can add to this layout. Now, I am going to take a stamp from the Ali Edwards Stories by the Month kit, and the stamp says August Memories, and I'm using my VersaFine black onyx to stamp that, and look at how crisp that comes out. Isn't that amazing? The VersaFine is great for that. And I just noticed when I was at Michael's that they came out with new colors. So I'm going to have to start getting those as well because I do have the collector's mentality and I do like to use other colors. I'm using some of the chipboard that came with the kit and I'm adding them. I added one to my title card. I'm using a flag sticker that says August and I'm putting it onto the picture of my boys looking at the guns, and then I'm also putting one that says details onto the bottom photo of my boys looking at the guns. And there you have it. That is my layout for week 33. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I load up a video, and I'll see you next time.